The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about deceased rapper K3 Moms come out, man, and troll and mock YBC duel after he passed. Let's jump straight into it. The one thing, man, that I'm kind of disappointed with this woman is the fact that she's allowing issues that young men got going on to get involved in. What I mean by that is that I get it that she's hurt, you know, rightfully so. She lost her child 3-4 years ago to the war in Philadelphia, and she felt like YBC and them had a part in it. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You can't tell somebody how to channel their frustration when they lost their child and they feel like this person has something to do with it. You know, that's a grieving mother. I respect that part and I understand that part. But the fact that you are allowing these kids to get under your skin and allowing them to infiltrate your head to the point that you feel like you gotta you gotta talk about deceased young men when they lose their life, you getting drugged into the beef the same way your child did. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the adult at all times. I know that a lot of times we don't know what our kids is getting into when they go out the door. A lot of times we raise our kids to do right. And at the end of the day, you just got to hope and pray that the lessons that you taught them in life, you know, they apply in their everyday living, you know. But to evolve yourself and be so embedded in the beef that you are jumping online and you are talking about a deceased rapper or this person or that person when they lose their life, you are contributing to the violence in Philadelphia. You just made yourself a target now. You know, now you got dueling them people now that when they catch you in the streets or whatever, they could get at you now. So did you make the situation better or did you make it worse? I feel like she made it worse. And not only that is you never allow yourself as a parent, as an older, mature person, you never allow yourself to scoop down. And I feel like that's what she's doing, you know. But I get it. She hurt. She lost her child 3-4 years ago. You can't tell somebody how to react off of, or how to grieve. Some people cope with substance. Some people cope with getting get back. Some people never get back right. So I understand that part. This may be just part of her grieving and her healing, but to insert yourself into a beef that these kids got going on and you 2-3 times they age and you supposed to be the one that's talking to them to getting them to understanding that the path that they choosing is not the way, I feel like you wrong for that. You know, I feel like us as being older statesmen, our job at all times, no matter what is, to try to show the youth, man, it's better things out here to do, man. You know, stop throwing your life away. Stop harming a brother that look just like you. You know, that's our goal as being older adults and OGs out here. You know what I'm saying? But when you get an older person like K3 mom to where she's embedded in the beef and she's talking about deceased people and she dissing duel and this person and that, that's when the beef is going to look like, it's never going to be an end. If the parents is jumping into the beef with the kids, who's going to be the older one to try to talk some sense into these young people? You feel me? That's just my personal opinion, you know. But like I say, man, K3 Moms, a Philadelphia rapper that lost his life, I believe, 3-4 years ago. He was headed to a rec center or YMCA center to play basketball. And pretty much, man, on his way there, him and his friends was hit up in a car and he tragically lost his life. And ever since then, you know, his mom's done had it for dual like his peoples. If y'all remember his Buckingham TV interview, that's the lady that he's saying he was going to lay the 5 figures to because she keep going online and keep dissing his deceased homies. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say it again, man. She a grieving mother, but I don't agree with her actions. Pretty much the next thing we're going to talk about is YBC duel. It's reported that hospital workers reportedly did not want to work on Duel when he came in the hospital. Let's jump straight into it. I don't know how true this rumor is to be, but a lot of people been circulating online. Somebody came out and said that they was at the hospital when YBC Duel came in and pretty much that the certain workers refused to work on him because he was disrespecting they family or whatever the case may be. If that's the case, Dual family got the biggest lawsuit on their hand. You know what I'm saying? Because you take an oath when you are a paramedic, doctor, nurse, dentist, all of that. You take an oath. And what that oath is, no matter race, gender, race, whatever it is, you can't discriminate on somebody. You cannot refuse to work or give care to somebody because you don't like them or they part of this crew or that crew. You know, that's against your oath that you taken as a healthcare provider. So if that is true that the hospital workers refused to work on YBC Dual because they felt like he was dissing their family members and stuff like that. I don't know how true this story is, but it has been reported that certain hospital workers pretty much refused to work on him. And like I say, if that is true, his family got the biggest lawsuit coming. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. They gonna have a big lawsuit coming because, like I say, when you take an oath as a healthcare provider, or you take an oath as a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that, you got to keep that in mind at all times. You got to keep that in mind, and you can't not turn down a patient because, you feel me? Because they doing something that you don't like. Y'all forgive me, that's my dog in the background drinking water. But yeah, man, but like I say, man, my condolences go out to YBC Dual family. My condolences go out to K3 moms and family. Sad situation, you know what happened. Two young men lost their life in Philadelphia. Sad part about it, sad thing is they're not the first and they're not gonna be the last. You know, we in this generation to where these shorties don't value their life or the person life next to them. You know, they don't think 5-10 years down the line. They can't look past next week. But I hope and pray, man, that a lot of these cities and states, man, these shorties wake up and realize, man, that at the rate that you headed, man, it's only two things that's promised to you, and that's either jail or the graveyard. And I highly doubt if somebody want to be 21, 22 years old, spending the rest of their life in prison, or 14, 15, 21 years old, and your mom's having to bury you young, you know, but that's the consequences of playing in these streets. There's no love in these streets. I ain't seen nobody who head was harder than the concrete streets. And that's just my personal opinion. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. But Philadelphia rapper K3 mom trolled YBC Dual after he just passed 2 days ago in Philly. And it's reported that hospital workers refused to work on YBC Dual because he was allegedly dissing their family members and he was allegedly Mr. Disrespectful. I don't know how true it is, but it's been circulating online, so we talked about it. But it's your boy D's Media signing out.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?